Dear students, today we are going to discuss on non-verbal communication. Till now, you are aware of different types of communication, and the basic type of communication we can divide it into verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Verbal communication, as far as is concerned, you know that it is the communication when we use words. We are communicating with the use of words. And non-verbal communication is a wordless communication, means you are not using any words for your communication. Is it possible? Can we communicate without words? Yes. Is it possible to communicate without the words? Just think about it. Yes. If you look at this picture, this is a sign of what? Yes, it's a sign of thumbs up. What does it mean? Is it showing something? Yes, we usually do this thumbs up to convey that everything is okay, all is correct, you are performing very well. So this sign is mostly we use for, you know, appreciation. So that means here we are not using any words, but still just showing your thumbs, we can interpret something, we can conclude something. That is the use of non-verbal communication. That is the silent language. And the studies have showed that our more than 50% of our message is carried through our non-verbal elements. You know, we can communicate without words by using your silence. Yes, even silence, when you are silent, that also communicates something. Your eyes expressions, your gestures, your posture, you walk, your facial expressions, your touching behavior, your appearance, and many more. All these can communicate without words. So, what exactly non-verbal communication is? It is the process of sending and receiving the wordless messages by the means of facial expressions, gaze, gestures, postures, and your tones of voice. Means here we are not using words, but we are using some signals, some signs, some cues which interpret something, which are used to send and receive the messages. So now we'll discuss some of the elements of non-verbal communication. The first main element of non-verbal communication is kinesics, or the body language. Now body language basically includes your facial expressions, your eyes expressions, your eye contact, gestures, postures, artifactics or your personal appearance, bodily contact or also known as haptics, and silence. Second basic element of non-verbal communication is proxemics or the space language, paralanguage, physical context, and chronomics or the time language. So all these are the elements of non-verbal communication. Now we'll discuss one by one. First is the kinesics or the body language. Now what is body language? Body language means when we communicate through the movement of our body parts. Means it is the study of body movements to judge the inner state of emotions expressed through different parts of the body. यानी आप अपने different parts of body, your facial expressions, your eyes contact, your uh, arms movement, your legs movement, all these things, इन सब चीज़ों से जब हम कोई मैसेज लेते हैं या मैसेज देते हैं तो दैट इज नोन एज बॉडी लैंग्वेज. नाउ बॉडी लैंग्वेज, it may be self acquired through natural process or it may be controlled by social norms and customs, because sometimes हम जो हमारे जो बॉडी लैंग्वेज होता है, सपोज इन इंडिया में क्या होता है कि यू यूजुअली जो बॉयज होते हैं दे टच द फीट ऑफ देयर एल्डर्स as a greeting, as a respect. That is a social norm. We do namaste by holding our hands. So that is also a social norm or custom. Now we'll discuss types of body language or kinesics one by one. So first is the facial expressions and eyes. Facial expressions, your face expressions. Now there are n number of facial expressions, signals or signs in your WhatsApp. You know much better than me. So जब हम खुश होते हैं तो हमारे आईब्रोज रेज्ड होते हैं, हमारी आंखें खुली होती हैं. जब हम उदास होते हैं तो हमारी आंखें थोड़ी सी झुकी हुई होती हैं. क्राई कर रहे हो तो आंखों में से आंसू भी आ जाते हैं. ओके, सरप्राइज्ड होते हैं तो हमारे आंखें फटी की फटी रह जाती हैं, खुली होती हैं, ओपन होती हैं. एंड यू नो, सो दीज आर facial expressions.